What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this video from the Cycling Around Sri Lanka series, we are going to be heading from Kalpitiya to Puttalam, and this video is very special because in this you are going to be able to directly find a way and find out how you can help the situation in Sri Lanka. So without further ado, this is Sri Lanka. Alright everybody, welcome back to the Sheneller Cam. We have now left Kalpitiya and we're on the Puttalam road. I think this is the Puttalam road. We're heading towards Puttalam and it should be not too long since we're on the electric because it's only about 40 kilometers. I'm definitely enjoying this weather way more. Early mornings are such a great time to ride. And especially today's weather, it's a little cloudy, but actually more than that, it's really breezy, which is not ideal conditions for if you are cycling like pure manually. But on electric, it's fine, it's great weather, it's lovely even. So I want to share with you some insights that I get while I'm riding. I thought that would be something interesting for you to kind of feel what somebody who's riding through the country is feeling. Especially someone who's not like a cyclist or a professional cyclist or anything like that, because I feel like myself a lot of people would avoid this kind of activity because you think that you need to be fit and athletic to do it, and it really like it helps to definitely be fit and athletic, and it's going to make your journey more enjoyable. But getting to that point where you are at a good fitness level to take this journey, it's not going to take a long time. Cycling is more of an endurance sport, so you can definitely build endurance in a month, maybe even two, but just taking daily cycles or even like a couple of times a week. So I thought I would share some insights that I get along the journey, so maybe you can relate to me more as just a regular person who got a crazy idea to cycle across the country. One of the things a lot of my friends asked me when I told them about this was, are you sure it's going to be safe? Like, how will you know? Things are really tough for people on the ground. How will you know that someone won't like rob you or something? And I left Colombo with some of those things like niggling at the back of my mind. I've been on the road now for about 5 or 6 days, and I can tell you that, hi, good morning. And I can tell you that they look at you with so much curiosity because of the way that you look. I mean, the way that I look on this bike with my bags and everything. It's like such a curious, almost non-friendly look. But the moment you smile at them, they smile right back. You see? And that makes you feel so amazing and so safe. So we were told that we have to try the cyber food in Kalpitiya, that it's one of the best. So we thought this is our last stretch before we leave Kalpitiya. Let's have breakfast.
What are we having?
We're having egg roti with dal curry and some other spicy curry. There's chili inside the egg roti as well. And you can see there are a few other sweet treats that I haven't tried before that I really want to try. We'll see how I feel after this. Very good. So far on this journey, we have been able to show you what a 5-star hotel in Sri Lanka looks like, $20 room, as well as an eco-chic resort and camping. Today, we're going to show you something very unique that you can experience when you're traveling Sri Lanka, which is what we have here at Bethany 101. This is a very unique property. It's a colonial villa that is over 180 years old, and it has been renovated and refurbished in around 2012. So it's a beautiful testament against time. Everything inside the property itself is from the original house, which means all of the furniture is over 100 years old. It's antique and it's so traditional and beautiful. When you stay at this property, you get a glimpse into what living in Sri Lanka in the 1800s would have been like for an upper middle class family. So this property is honestly so beautiful, and I've thoroughly enjoyed walking around and just absorbing all of the historical artifacts and the pictures and the paper cuttings and the old maps. There's so much to learn. It's almost like you're in a tiny little museum. It's definitely been very insightful, and I really loved this stay here. So one of the things that we really want to share with you during this series is ways to help Sri Lanka in this current situation, and we were very excited when Childfund reached out to us and asked us to come here to Veerapura in the district of Puttalam and check out their operations. So we're very excited to be here and share their good work with you. We've been given a very grand welcome by the children. They've made this crown as well as given us some bolis, which is the traditional greeting for a guest. And we feel very honored to be here. I'm very excited to share their work with you. So we are at Childfund's Community Response Hub, and there's a lot of things that happen here, but I want to take you step by step through the operation. The first thing they do is to ensure that the kids in the community are fed and that they maintain a healthy weight and grow up physically well, and the age that they focus on is 0 to 5. But it's not just the feeding aspect. As they say, there's more than just making sure a child's stomach is full and that they get food to ensure that they grow up well. The mental aspect is also very important. So what you see behind us here is the mental stimulation part of the program. So while the children wait for their food to be prepared, they also have a play and mental stimulation area that's happening right here behind them, where they get to play and interact with the other children. And this is very important because of the economic strain on the families. Their home life is not suitable or peaceful in that sense. So it's really important to take them out of that situation at least once in a while and to give them that mental stimulation in a positive way, because these are their formative years. So it's very important that at least a small bit of that happens here. So I think that's really wonderful. But what's also really wonderful is that the people, the host who's hosting the children right now, are also from the community, and every day there will be a different person doing it. But what's even better is that this host is actually trained by Childfund to do things in a very interactive way, to include the children, keep them interested. So the way they are doing this is actually really great, and I don't think even a school in this area would provide this kind of mental stimulation for the children. So I'm very happy to see that. Behind us, the mothers also get an educational moment. Together with Childfund, they have a discussion where they teach the parents, the mothers specifically, how to create nutritional meals. And this is also where the parents will get a chance to say, these are the kind of vegetables that we can source easily, this is what we can grow. And together with that information, Childfund is able to create innovative, highly nutritional meals that the children will like to eat with the feedback from the parents. So there's a lot of collaboration with the community that's going on, which is also really great. So Childfund provides 3 meals a week for the children, and that is incredible because they make sure that, of course, that the meals are nutritious and well balanced. They also look out for the mental well-being of the children as well. But for me, the backbone of this entire program and the most important part is the backward integration that they have done into the community. So not only do they have volunteers from the community to help with the program of feeding the children and educating the children as well as the parents, they've also taught people in the community how to farm organically and sustainably so that they can grow and provide the food for the operation of feeding the children, making this a very sustainable and eco-friendly program. Just the knowledge of teaching them how to farm alone makes them very, very independent, and it makes them able to be a sustainable community that can help each other regardless of the economic situation, which for me is a very wholesome program. Which is why I believe that it's projects like this that create the most amount of impact. And you'll be surprised how much it actually costs for them to do this in this location right here. For 400,000 rupees a month, which is about $1,200 at this point in time, they are able to feed the children of this community as well as spread the knowledge of this self-sustaining farming technique to the community, making them self-sustaining as well. Now for me, that is so incredible, and we are both so very moved by this project that we want to pledge to donate 400,000 rupees to ensure that we are covering 1 month of their project. But if you want to help Sri Lanka and you want to help us and support our channel and you want a way to contribute to the situation, please do think about donating. And if you want more information on the program as well as on donating, please check our link in the description. So one of the questions that we always get asked is it safe for a tourist to travel Sri Lanka in terms of medicine? Because it's widespread news now that Sri Lanka did suffer from a medical shortage a short while ago, a few months ago. But what is the current situation today, and will a tourist be a burden to the local medical system? These are all questions that I know that travelers want to ask, and today we are in Puttalam. We are at a local clinic here. Dr. Nifir has kindly agreed to speak to us and give us a lowdown on some of the answers to these questions that you might be wondering. So let's go in and talk to him. So we have Dr. Nifir here with us. Thank you so much, Doctor, for joining us. We really appreciate you taking some time to answer our questions.
It's my pleasure.
So I'll jump straight into it. The first question is there enough medical supplies in the country at the moment if somebody was to meet, specifically a tourist, was to meet with an accident and needed emergency treatment?
Yeah, a month back we were running out of stock, but currently we are doing all the emergencies, we are handling all the emergencies, and we have stopped all the routine ones.
Okay.
Yeah, we have stopped all the routine ones, but we are doing all the emergencies. There is we have enough stock of drugs and surgical materials also.
Okay. And things like anti-venom, anti-rabies in case of an accident, those are available as well?
Yes. So the same answer for that also. In a month back, we are running out of that anti-rabies vaccine and immunoglobulin as well. Now we have stock and
right.
We can manage it.
Okay. And do you think that because a lot of tourists are concerned if they travel to Sri Lanka and something happens and they need medical attention, that they will be a burden on the medical system?
We will be very happy if they visit to us,
yes.
And we can get some dollars. And we can buy some medicine from outside.
Yes.
So that will be a pleasure to the Sri Lankan people.
Yes.
So we warmly welcome all the tourists to come and visit Sri Lanka.
Yes.
We are here to help you.
Yes, and they will be, by choosing to travel to Sri Lanka, they will actually be helping the situation.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Nifir. We really appreciate you taking the time to answer the questions. I'm sure they also appreciate you taking the time. One of the things that we didn't share enough with you was some of the amazing meals that we've been having here at Bethany. The food has been really great, and so has the service. Now, I know we didn't have enough time in Puttalam to really discover the place. I'm sure there's lots of amazing things to do, and we definitely come back to do that, but I would come back just to stay at this property because it's honestly so nice. You could just relax here the whole day if you wanted to. But unfortunately, we have to leave tomorrow, even though I really don't want to. But it's going to be another exciting journey tomorrow. We are going to be heading towards Vilpattu, which is going to be interesting because it's not a very long ride compared to some of the other rides we've done, but that is a road that can have elephants on it. Now, that is another scary thing that has been on my mind, apart from the long rides, is that we might run into elephants, especially because we're leaving early in the morning tomorrow. So, we don't know what's gonna happen, but we'll just have to see, I guess. One more thing I want to remind you guys before I sign off from this vlog is to make sure to check the link in the description if you are interested in donating to Childfund. And with that, we'll end this vlog here and I will see you in the next one. Bye!